In today's episode, we're getting here from here in 1 hour. Join me as we explore the amazing terrain and coastline of the Peakhead Walk Trail near Albany in Western Australia. Good morning, welcome to another episode and welcome to the Albany region again as well. The big plan for this weekend was to do the Bald Head Trail, which is about a 12-kilometre track, but unfortunately they're doing some works to that, and it looks as though sort of the last stretch, which is probably the best and most spectacular of that walk, you can't access. So we're on the Peak Trail instead, Peakhead Trail, which is only, says on the sign there, a 2-hour trail. It's only 4 or 5 kilometres. So instead of the big walk, we'll do this one, but this is going to take us right out. You can actually see right now, right out to that big peak. And from there, we should have some really good views right out over this Southern Ocean. First kilometre has been pretty much all downhill, so we parked the car, you are sort of right up on the crest of the hill, and it's all been down, so it's been quite easy so far. You can see from here as well actually that the track, we're going to end up right at the top there, so all downhill so far, and there's going to be a lot of uphill, and it'll also be uphill to finish off as well, so I could be a little bit tired by the end of that. Not sure if the sound is really coming through from the ocean, but down there it's absolutely pounding into the coast. It's a really treacherous area, that's for sure. You can hear the power of that swell and water moving in. Far out. An absolute cropper then, straight down a hole. Some animal that has built something right on the edge of the track as I was trying to stop. Break your leg here, it'd be a long way out. Right down at the bottom of the track now. So we're about to start the ascent. Bit of sand and obviously all uphill from here could be a little bit of a struggle. And the conditions have started to change a bit as well. It feels like there could even be a bit of rain on the way. I had the drone up before, you can see this beach that's so secluded. I don't know if you can even get to it, but I'll certainly be having a look from this side. If there is a track down there, the water, just this beautiful blue colour, but I'm not sure how easy it is to get down to, and obviously knowing what this coastline's like and how treacherous it is, it's never worth risking unless there's a decent track down to it.
Oh, it's a tragic story, but it happens all the time.
The tracks in this national park are just so nice. After doing a little walk here a couple of months ago, I was really drawn to come back, and that's why I wanted to do the Bald Head track. But once you're here, I was saying it last time as well, but everything's so green. You're right on the edge of the Southern Ocean, and you're getting these amazing views right along these coastal cliffs. It's really spectacular. Okay, made it to the top. I actually found that stretch up the hill pretty difficult. The track, yeah, is really undulating and it is quite steep. So I was huffing and puffing by the time I got to the top, that's for sure. Obviously did point possession a couple of months ago, and I reckon this one actually, you know, getting to the top was definitely more difficult. Yeah, on the other side, I'm not afraid to say I'm absolutely shit scared going over to that edge. It sort of drops away. Went and had a little bit of a look, but I'm certainly going to be staying on this side. I don't want to get anywhere near that edge. It's a long way down, but the view from up here, you can see right back along that coast, and on the other side you can see across to Jimmy Newell's, where I was a couple of months ago as well, and had the drone up over there. Spectacular over there, and the view from up here, you're right amongst the clouds. It's incredible. Once you start the climb up the hill, you get to one section and there's some sort of stones all put together where people have celebrated getting to that spot. But if you follow, there's a couple of pink ribbons, you then sort of go up another bit of granite rock, and that's where you get right up to the top section where I was there. I just took it in for sort of 15 minutes or so. I'm the only person here. I can't see anyone else coming along the track either. So it's just a really great spot to sort of be able to sit back and take everything in for a second. It's really nice. As I sit here, I can see out to the ocean. There is a bit of rain and stuff coming, so we'll see what it's like getting back to the top. And it really is a daunting view from here to get all the way back to the top. Where we are now actually seems sort of lower than right up to where we need to get to. I can see Stony Hill from here as well, where I was a couple of months ago. The views from there were really amazing, but that was the spot where I saw this track and knew that I wanted to get right out to this head and check it out.
I could never settle down too far away from my home.
The conditions are really changed. I'm assuming it's on the front of that rain coming through, but the wind has really picked up. I'm just starting to get the first touches of rain. I'm certainly glad that we've got off the top when I did. I think up there now it's starting to get a little bit scary. Started the climb back up. It's definitely fatiguing because I could just leveled out here for a second, but there's still probably another quarter to go. Definitely got the heart rate up, there's no doubt about that. Okay, so back in the car right as it started to rain, so we've timed that pretty well. It was really difficult getting out as I thought it would be. The majority of the walk back is up, you know, that really steep hill, and I was absolutely gassed by the time I got back to the car. Definitely much more difficult than the point possession climb I did a couple of months ago. I guess the incline, you know, the uphill for majority of it really takes it out of you. So although it was a shorter distance, it was definitely much more difficult. So all up, it was a 2-hour walk. The sign does say allow 2 hours. Obviously, I messed around with my drone for a bit, getting some different shots, and I also sat up on the head for a while as well, just to take it all in. So if you wanted to go a bit quicker, you certainly could. From the moment I left Peak Head to the car, that was actually half an hour on the dot. So I really steamed out that second section just to sort of see how long it could take if you're moving a bit quicker. But all up, if you're sort of wanting to take it in and enjoy it, I think 2 hours is right on the money. Thanks so much for watching. For more action in the southwest, you have to watch this video on Western Australia's favourite national park.